Welcome back. Now, after 1 week of refusing to transport foodstuff and cattle from the north of the country to the south, the Amalgamated Union of Foodstuff and Cattle Dealers of Nigeria called off its strike. The strike may have lasted for just 7 days. The impact was evident across the country. Food shortage hit many parts of southern Nigeria, while Lagos, with a population of over 20 million people, could not meet up with demands for beef and other foodstuff. Food shortage was not the only issue. Many jobs were also threatened by the strike. Many drivers, butchers, meat sellers, and also food sellers were momentarily out of work for 1 week. This development, many say, exposed the neglect of the agriculture sector in the country, and also exposed the fact that, look, in this country, we are completely interdependent. Adewale Ajadi, an agricultural development expert, now joins me from Abuja to discuss more on this issue. Thank you very much, for coming on the program. Let me start by asking you, what do you make of the strike by the Amalgamated Union of Foodstuff and Cattle Dealers in Nigeria? Would you say the strike action they embarked on was the best decision?
Well, I think it's very understandable. When this matter of criminalizing herdsmen and making threats and saying that people should leave the South and the Southwest started, it is not surprising that you get a reaction. And the reaction is a human reaction. If you say to people that they are not wanted, their contribution is not valued, their people are a risk to you, and you want to penalize them and you say they should go back to the north, I don't think one should be surprised at that.
Some Southwest leaders have called on the governors of the Southwest to dedicate 15% of their annual budget to agriculture in a bid to achieve food sufficiency now in the Southwest. What do you think about this?
I think they should find something better to do with their time. Most Yoruba people, most people in the Southwest are not interested in this dichotomy, this false competition that they are trying to pull. We are people who are... Lagos is the home to all Nigerians. When you don't have food in Lagos, it affects Hausa, it affects Igbo, it affects everybody. There are things that... Let me even give you an example. Let me not even get negative. Kebbi State and Lagos State developed a partnership that provided rice for Lagos. Improved the capacity of Lagos. Lagos has some of the biggest mills for rice. Processing and everything else. Tomato is better processed in Lagos, so a lot, even though grown in the north. It's not even an argument worthwhile responding to. Anybody who is really engaged in the development of our people knows that, one, value add is not about imitating where somebody else is better placed. From the independence of Nigeria, a decision was made in the Southwest to develop certain capacity. We were mostly cocoa farmers. We are other kind of farmers. We chose a westernized approach, and we have been along that line. So there is value to that. At the same time, there's value in the north. There are many people who are producing things in Kano, in Kaduna, and all these places. Now, a country does not start by everybody doing exactly the same thing. These political opportunists who are looking for ways to divide our people into ethnicity that they don't fully comprehend or understand, I have no conception of where Nigeria is going to. And they are people of the past, not the people of the future. We need to focus on the people of the future.
And what would you say should be the way forward now?
Firstly, we don't even engage ethnicity in Nigeria as a tool of understanding. We don't understand each other. When someone calls someone who's Chibok Hausa or who is Kanuri Hausa, I'll just simply call them Northerner. It's a ridiculous notion. You know, we need to understand different ethnic groups and appreciate them and what they bring to the table. The second thing is that we have to judge people on their character. What are they doing? If someone is a criminal, they ought to be punished. You know, then there's the whole issue of agriculture. Agriculture in Nigeria has to be what the states take on, what the Constitution expects them to do. They should exercise leadership. The federal government does not own land, the state government owns that. They need to prioritize key products, key value chains that works in their environment. And then we should all come together and maximize the opportunity and value that comes from these things. Nobody can be independent of each other in Nigeria. We have a common destiny, we have a common destination. So it's up to us to make that work for us. And even if we don't make it work, our children will make it work. But this false war that people are creating, maximizing insecurity, driving wedge issues between people who are married, different ethnic groups that have had children and grandchildren, and making illusions that there's some pure Yoruba and pure Hausa and pure all of this. It's all for political purpose. And they ought to be ashamed of themselves.
Adewale Ajadi, agricultural development expert. Thank you very much, sir, for joining us on the program and for sharing your insights with us. Well, that's it on the program, but if you want to watch it again, it's simple. Just go to our website, tv360nigeria.com. You'll find this program and lots more there. And, of course, you can also follow the conversation on our various social media platforms. Thank you once again for watching. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.